Hey guys, welcome to day 5 of my 12 days of Christmas. Today I did a cute little set. So I follow the Custom Cactus on Instagram. She does the most beautiful tumblers. So what she'll do is she'll do the same style on several different sizes of tumblers, and it looks so cute. So I had the idea to kind of do a similar thing, but instead of doing the same pattern on different style tumblers, I'm doing the same tumbler and different patterns, if that makes sense. So I got this set and I did 2 different styles, but they match, and I just think they turned out so cute. These are just wrapping paper with glitter on them. And yeah, so shout out to the Custom Cactus for inspiring these. If you're not following her, go follow her. She seriously has the most gorgeous stuff. And I don't know what it is about a matching set that just makes me happy inside, but I love it. So hopefully you guys love it too. And let's get into the tutorial. And don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow for day 6. So I found this set at Costco for a decent price. I don't exactly remember how much it was, but it wasn't too expensive. But I really loved that it was a matching set, but they were a different color. So I thought it would be perfect to do my little wrapping paper and glitter set that I wanted to do. So just taking them out of the package and taking the lid off. Then I prepped them with mattify. Then I didn't need to paint since we are covering them with wrapping paper. I found these 2 really cute prints at Walmart, and the quality of this wrapping paper was actually really good. You don't want to use something that's like so thin. You know what I mean? Like the wrapping paper that literally just rips when you're holding a gift. So yeah, I was surprised by the quality of this wrapping paper, but I just kind of measured and cut them. I really liked the contrast between the gray and the cream, and then the 2 different styles, the little trees, and then just the holiday kind of little words on the other one. So now I'm just measuring for the length, and I'm leaving excess at the bottom so I can kind of wrap it around the bottom of the cup. So then I just cut the excess off the side. I just didn't want too much hanging over there. You definitely want it overlapping a little bit though, so you don't have any space where there's no wrapping paper. So then starting with some Mod Podge, and I'm just spreading it on like a third of the cup and kind of laying it down. You don't want to do the whole cup at one time. It can start to dry really quickly, so you want to work fast and just work section by section, just kind of rolling it on and letting it stick as you go. So then just cutting off the top excess. And then on the bottom, I just created little slits so that it would easily lay down flat and wrap around the bottom of the cup. Then adding more Mod Podge. And you can see how it kind of just like lay each piece down and kind of overlap the other so that it just lays nice and flat on the bottom. And there's still a hole in the center, but we are going to cover that in glitter anyways. Then just going over it all with more Mod Podge. And just really smooth it on there and kind of get out any wrinkles that you can and just press everything really nice and smooth. So repeating on the other cup, just the same. So then I went a little too hard while rubbing it, and I actually rubbed a little bit of the wrapping paper off. I'll fix this later, but yeah, just be careful when you're doing that and don't let it rip like I did. So then once that was all dry, I mixed up some Artistry epoxy, just a little bit. I think I only did like 10 or 15 mLs. And then I split that in between 2 cups because we're going to do 2 different colors. So this is Balsam and Tinsel. They're both chunky mixes. So I thought just the contrasting would be really pretty between the green and the gold on these 2 cups. So I'm pouring in a lot of glitter and I kind of stir it. You want it to be a little more on the chunky side. So doing the same with Tinsel. Smoothing that all around the bottom and the bottom like quarter of the cup, and then I'm just going to spread it upwards towards the top of the cup and just kind of let it gradually fade as it goes. Then doing the same thing with the green cup, or the cream cup and the green glitter. It's definitely harder to do a full coverage with a lighter base and a darker colored glitter. So I end up doing 2 layers on these cups just because I needed a little bit more coverage on there, but it's still really pretty and fine to do. Just know that you're gonna have to work a little harder with it. If you just want to do it all in one step, I would do a darker base and a lighter color glitter like the other cup, or even like a matching color would be good too. So then I let that dry and I'm adding the second layer. So then to fix my little spot that I messed up, I'm taking this gray acrylic paint, but it was not the right tone. So I added a little bit of blue. And that was still looking a little off, so I added a little bit of purple. So then once I was happy with that color, I just took a paintbrush and kind of blotched it on. And some designs you wouldn't be able to do this with, but I felt like this one, it really hit it really well. So I was kind of impressed with myself. So then once that was all dry, or doing my first layer of the Artistry epoxy. Then I think I did 2 more layers just because this was a chunky glitter, and because I layered it twice, especially on the green cup, I had a little more chunkiness. So I definitely needed a little bit more layers on there. But then after that, these were done. I really love how they turned out. You could definitely add like a name or a little quote or something on them, but I thought they were just pretty as they were, just as like a little contrasting set. And I think they just pair so beautifully, and they're very festive and fun. So now let's package these for a gift. So I would take the 2 cups, this little wire basket I found at the dollar store, and I've just had a couple, and they just are so nice to have on hand. So putting these little kind of paper shreds in there, and then I just kind of set them in there. I didn't really know how else to display them. I probably could have come up with something a little more creative if I had more time, but I did not. So I just decided to take this really pretty kind of cream sparkly ribbon and tie that around. And then that was done. Just a pretty little simple package. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for day 6 tomorrow. Bye.